for more on Research In Motion's Blackberry Blues, we are joined on the phone by Alex Gauna of JMP Securities. He's in San Diego, and he's on his Blackberry. And Alex, I guess my first question is, how's your service been today?
Well, John, it's been spotty. I mean, the phone is still working here, but the email has been a real frustration.
And as Research In Motion deals with this problem, they have outages from time to time, but rarely as long as this one has been, about 3 days. So is there a major risk here if they don't get this problem solved, say, by tonight?
Well, there is, John, because we're talking about a brand, as Cory pointed out, that's already in tatters. And one of the things I think investors were hopeful of is that the infrastructure, the BES side of the equation, might be something that had some inherent value. And right now, that's a big question mark. So, yes, they've battered a brand even further beyond what people already thought was possible.
I don't think the irony of where you are and what's going on is fully explained. Why don't you tell us all where you are right now, what people are talking about?
Well, so I'm at the CTIA Enterprise Wireless Trade Show right now. And you know what? Nobody's talking about BlackBerry here because it's already an afterthought at this trade show. You know, I just came from Verizon, which has just announced their Unified Communications Manager, and they're doing it on Android. You know, if this had happened 2 years ago, BlackBerry would have been one of the first phones that they would have launched it across. But that's not the case today.
Yeah, you know, the stories, the making of the sausage is not terribly interesting, but the fact that we were trying to get you on the phone all day and emailing you all day and couldn't get a hold of you at a wireless conference is ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what? It was a backup Android phone that actually put us together on this. So, yeah, there's a bit of irony in this. And also with regard to another page of irony here is that I think that this might end up being good news for a stock that's already trading at almost 0.5 times EV to sales, and that's that this is going to give more ammunition to the potential activists that want to unlock some value in this stock by getting some management change.
Speaking of management, Alex, the company briefly spoke with the press today, but they had their chief technology officer of software talk to the press, as opposed to the CEOs. Should the co-CEOs be out in front of this?
They should, and their communication should have been better to their customers earlier. It took our company quite a bit of time to figure out exactly what was going on. We thought maybe it was our problem when it wasn't. So communication is a problem for this company. Leadership is a problem for this company. And those two things got to turn around before you're going to see any meaningful accretion in this stock.
So what's the fix-it plan over the next, at least, week, the short-term fix-it plan?
Well, so interestingly enough, we're coming into the BlackBerry Developers Conference about a week from now here. So this is going to be their showcase. And, you know, you go back to BlackBerry World last year, and they stepped in it right before going on stage there by pre-announcing a quarter, and now they've done it by having this domino effect globally with their email services. So, you know, it's just one thing after another for this company. And so that I think that is the next chapter. If this stock is going to work, it's going to be management change.
Very quickly, Alex, do you think this company is vulnerable to a takeover?
Well, I would have said yes a month ago, being in that camp that I thought that there was some intrinsic value in the BES servers out there. But after developments this week, I think that that's less likely.
All right, Alex, thanks for your perspective, joining us on his BlackBerry, which is working for now. Alex Gauna of JMP Securities.